So have you ever heard of a rain garden? Not just a beautiful, but it's also a cost-effective way to help keep communities resilient to what wet weather can sometimes bring, like flooding. And there's one being built right now in Huntington. 13 News reporter Tiffany Lopez joins us now from the Huntington newsroom with more.
In any city, something engineers have to consider is where the rain runoff is going to go. And I found one local project where they figured out just where to put it.
My part in this, or at least my interest in this, is the stormwater controls.
That's Marshall University environmental specialist Mark Buchanan. And this is where the pharmacy school dorms are being built, a place Buchanan says will have much more curb appeal soon.
What we're doing here, this is the beginning of a sustainable landscape.
It's a rain garden, and it will soon be filled with plants, trees, and other helpful vegetation. With all the concrete, steel, and paving on Hal Greer Boulevard, the ground has to be prepared for when it rains, because if the stormwater isn't under control, it goes into the city's drains.
A lot of times those become overwhelmed, cause flooding, and actually some discharge of some sewage and other materials out into the Ohio River.
Now, this is one of the drains that comes from the rooftop. Let's say there's an inch of rain. That's going to produce thousands of gallons of water. And what this rain garden is going to do is it's going to improve water quality and cut down on the water quantity.
So this makes this landscape much more sustainable. When we get that inch of rainfall or more, that water is going to come through these pipes. It's going to settle in,
staying out of storm drains. And that stormwater we're talking about is something Sherry Wilkins specializes in. She's the director of the Huntington Stormwater Utility, and she's eager to see what this rain garden can do.
Green infrastructure is the best way to mitigate the harmful impacts of stormwater runoff, period.
When it's complete, we'll have a soil mix in here that's conducive to plant growth. It's actually going to help the water percolate down into the groundwater.
Now, Buchanan says they are expecting to start planting starting next week, and the entire project should be wrapped up by mid-August. Reporting live in the Huntington newsroom, Tiffany Lopez, 13 News, working for you.